Thank you very much. We may be seated. Ambassador Grace Okara, Kenya's permanent representative to UN Habitat, Michael Maynard, Deputy Executive Director, UN Habitat, Jean Todd, UN Special Envoy for Road Safety, Honorable Tim Wanyonyi, Member of Parliament for Westlands constituency, elected leaders present, including our MCA, members of the diplomatic corps, teachers, learners, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Good afternoon once again. Habari zenu wanafunzi? Tusalimiane, Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Asante sana. I am honored and delighted to join you today at Farasiland Primary School as we showcase the innovative Mama Kitchen Garden under the Feed One End Hunger Initiative, a program that combats hunger and improves the nutritional value of food for public primary school learners. Receive warm greetings from our President, Dr. William Ruto, who prioritizes food security as an important pillar in the development agenda in achieving a food-secure Kenya. As our towns and cities expand, agricultural land diminishes, which leads to limited access to fresh and nutritious food. It is a belief that innovative urban farming practices such as the vertical gardens, as demonstrated today, can help improve food security in urban environments. Urbanization brings innovation and economic opportunity, yet it also poses unique challenges to food security and nutrition. Ladies and gentlemen, our children's ability to learn, to grow, and to live a healthy, productive life depends on the quality of food they eat. This drives our shared goal of finding sustainable solutions to boost food and nutritional capacity in our homes and schools. I grew up in the village and attended a public primary school where school meals were in the picture. Every lunchtime, my siblings and I would run home and find our mother had prepared simple yet nourishing meals like pumpkin and pumpkin leaves to eat with ugali. Do you remember that, some of us? Pumpkin is rich in the nutrients every child needs to grow strong and healthy. My mother didn't have much, but she made the most of what was available, proving that nutritious meals don't have to be expensive or complicated. Today, we can do the same. Let's use every available space, even in urban areas, to grow food and ensure that no child lacks nutrition. Nutritious meals are within reach, just like my mother showed me. 2 weeks ago at the Koibatek Agricultural Training Center in Baringo County, we unveiled the National Mama Kitchen Garden Manual, which provides a comprehensive resource that captures the best practices for growing food in small spaces. Ladies and gentlemen, the success of the Mama Kitchen Garden program will be achieved when we all join hands through strong and sustained partnerships to scale and replicate this model in all schools, as demonstrated this morning by our learners from State House and Nairobi primary schools. Kitchen gardens advance SDG 2 on zero hunger, SDG 11 on sustainable cities, and SDG 4 on quality education. It also reinforces the bottom-up economic transformation agenda on food security. Finally, we look to UN Habitat and the wider diplomatic community to champion urban food systems as a central pillar of sustainable development. Their technical expertise, advocacy, and resources are vital. Picture a Nairobi, and indeed all our towns and cities, where every schoolyard, every rooftop, and every communal plot is alive with greenery, where children learn agriculture through sowing and harvesting, where families supplement their diets affordably, and where women and youth transform these micro-gardens into micro-enterprises. This is the sustainable urban future we seek. In closing, I leave you with the words of Charlotte Mason, the British educator, who said, "A well-fed mind is a productive mind." Let us make it possible for every child, even in the most crowded urban settlement, to know the dignity of fresh, homegrown food. Thank you, and may our collective efforts today ripple outward to nourish our nation and inspire the world. Asanteni sana, and may the good Lord bless you. Thank you. Before I sit down, I just want to say one thing. When I came to this school, and we were in the holding room there with the principal right there, and Mheshimiwa and the team from the UN Habitat. There are many things when you go to institutions like this, you know, the teachers or the principals bring up. And I think it is only fair sometimes that we also respond to some of these things, isn't it, Mheshimiwa? And I know you go through that every day. Let me thank even the principal and the people that run this school. I think you're very privileged to be within the city of Nairobi. And I asked the principal, and he told me that you are on 7 acres. As I looked around, even in the kitchen garden that we have done, I believe that we can look for some other space, Mwalimu, so that we can expand the kitchen garden from the 7 acres so that the children from the secondary school and the primary school can still get more food. And I believe with the team here from Mama Doing Good, that is possible, just to expand the kitchen garden so that we have more food and these children can continue learning. The other thing that the principal has asked is concerning the transportation of these children. He informs us that not many of these children come from around this area. They have to come from very far. And I think it is only fair for us who are parents and leaders to be able to support this school in getting a bus. So, Mwalimu, I want to promise that through the collaboration of our Member of Parliament and our MCA and the leaders here, God willing, we can deliver a bus before the end of the year, which will help the children. I want to really appreciate the children that have come from the other schools. That is, I think, Michelle, Lorraine, Bensuda, and even the children that have given a wonderful poetry and the good words that they have given, and just to give the testimony of what kitchen gardens are able to do in schools. And like they said, we want to work with the 4K clubs across the nation in all our public primary schools to make sure that we have these kitchen gardens there, because like I've said in my speech, food, nutrition is everything in a child. We keep saying that you cannot speak to a hungry child, and nutrition is very key. So I want to ask these 5 girls to come here. I just want to appreciate them. I want to give them a hug on behalf of all the other students. Michelle, Lorraine, Bensuda, and where are the other 2 girls? They didn't say their names, the ones that spoke here. They can receive a mother's hug, isn't it? To say asante sana for the good work they have done. Where are the other 2 girls? Wameenda wapi? Wale wa high school? So if they are not there, are they coming? Okay, I will hug them on my way out. Asanteni sana, Mungu wabariki.
Thank you, Excellency. Before you leave the stage, kindly, Your Excellency, before you leave the stage, we'll have a short photo session. We'll take 2 photos, and I will invite the girls to go back to the stage so that we can have the first